Good day, everyone. I am Sir Aris, your MAPE teacher. Our topic for today is Health, Quarter 1, Module 2, Community Health Problems. But before we start our lesson, there are some reminders in using your module. Number 1, use the module with care. Do not put unnecessary marks on any part of the module. Use a separate sheet of paper in answering the exercises. Kaya sabi ko nga sa inyo, yung long pad. Number 2, don't forget to answer what I know before moving on to the other activities included in the module. Read the instruction carefully before doing each task. Number 4, observe honesty and integrity in doing the task and checking your answer. Hindi yung sa answer na agad diretso. Magsagot muna bago i-check sa answer. Then number 5, finish the task at hand before proceeding to the next. Number 6, return this module to your teacher, facilitator, once you are through with it. If you encounter any difficulty in answering the task in this module, do not hesitate to consult your teacher or facilitator. Always bear in mind that you are not alone. Kaya nga po sa klase po natin, sa oras ng klase natin, sinasabi ko sa inyo na mag-chat kayo o mag-text o mag-message kayo sa akin kung meron kayong mga katanungan para masagot natin yung mga tanong nyo na yan. Pero wag nyo naman sasabihin na, Sir, ang hirap-hirap, ang dami-dami. Talagang gagawin natin yan. Ayan. Walang mahirap at walang madali. According to Genesis 2, verse 15 to 16, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work and to take care of it. And the Lord God commanded the man, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden." Some people nowadays don't even understand the importance of having a clean, peaceful, and healthy environment. They abuse the mother nature instead of persevering her. God's gift is life, and our environment is one of the most precious gift God has given. Kaya ikaw, anong naigagawa o naitutulong mo sa ating environment para maging healthy? Nakakapanira ka ba? O nakakatulong? O naaalagaan mo ang ating environment? Please prepare your long pad paper and your pen. I will give you 5 minutes to answer the activities. Let's start. How are you today? It seems that you are already equipped with information that you've learned from the past learning session. Try to test your knowledge about what you still need to know. Let's go! Number 1. It refers to leftover vegetables, animals, fish, and other food materials from kitchen and establishment. A. Manure. B. Garbage. C. Waste. D. Cuttings. Number 2. The following activities help the nature in having a clean and safe environment except 1. A. Plant more trees. B. Cooperate in the sanitation programs of the local government. C. Give more budget for the health programs. Then letter D. Deforestation. Number 3. What is the best solution to leftovers in vegetables and animal? A. Burn it so it will be lessened. B. Throw it in the garbage can. C. Throw it in the river. Then letter D. Make it as fertilizer for plants. Number 4. These are waste materials like bottles, broken glass, tin and cans. A. Refuse. B. Garbage. C. Rubbish. D. Manure. Number 5. The following are community health problems except 1. A. Domestic problems. B. Peace and order. C. Disease control. Number 6. Scrap lumber, pipes, and other construction materials are example of A. Demolition waste. B. Industrial waste. C. Construction waste. Then D, special waste. Number 7. The 3R stands for A. Reduce, reuse, recycle. B. Reduce, refund, recycle. C. Reboot, reuse, recycle. Then letter D. Reduce, reuse, reflexes. Number 8. Which of the following problems is the leading cause of environmental destruction? A. Reforestation. B. Pandemic. C. Deforestation. D. Bike for transportation. Number 9. What environmental problem reduces the ability of the air to maintain its cleanliness? A. Special waste. B. Street refuse. C. Dead animals. Then letter D. Refuse. Number 10. Which is effect of improper disposal of garbage? A. Foods. B. Earthquake. C. Typhoon. D. Pandemic. Number 11. Which of the following is not an effect of climate change? A. Dead trees from oil spillage. B. Increased risk of drought, fire and floods. C. More health-related disease. D. Economic losses. Number 12. Why do we need to segregate our waste? A. To lessen the waste around us. B. To gain profit out of it. Letter C. To stop climate change attack. Letter D. To stabilize economic status. Number 13. The following is an example of biodegradable except 1. A. Yard cuttings. B. Vegetables leftovers. C. Metal and steel. D. Fish leftovers. Number 14. How to be a responsible citizen for environmental care. A. Feel free to use unlimited natural resources. B. Just go with the flow without understanding what is the goal. C. Participate actively in environmental care campaign. D. Plant trees, save water, and act to promote waste segregation. Number 15. How to prevent the use of abused drugs. A. Avoid fake friends. B. Educate yourself from negative effect of abused drugs. C. Try to take at least once, then stop. Then letter D. Avoid places with cases of drug use. Activity 2. Picture analysis. Try to observe the message of the picture and then answer the guide questions. Write your answer in your long pad paper. Guide questions. Number 1. What does the picture portray? Number 2. What do you think is the purpose of this human activity? Number 3. Does this kind of abuse have an effect in environment? Cite some. Okay, time's up. Let us check your answer. Number 1, boy. 2, dog. 3, dog. 4, C. 5A. 6C. 7A. 8C. 9C. 10A. 11A. 12A. 13C. 14, dog. 15, boy. Activity number 2, answer may vary. Kung ano man yung sagot nyo dyan, basta katulad na itong sinabi ko. Number 1, this picture shows undisciplined manners of people. Number 2, they just want to increase the problems of the world. Number 3, definitely, it may cause climate change and floods in the community. These are the different health problems our country is facing. Peace and order, waste disposal, food sanitation, water supply, drug abuse, prevention and control in the community, human excrete and sewage, disease control. Ayan po yung mga kadalasang problema at yung mga kadalasang hindi mapigilan na hindi gawin ng ating mga kapwa tao. Kaya kung ikaw ay ganyan, isa ka man sa mga nakapalibot na yan sa batang babae, paki-stop na po yung ginagawa nyo na yan kasi hindi po iyan nakakatulong sa ating environment. Dapat matuto tayo kaysa bandang huli pagsisisihan natin yung mga ginagawa natin. These problems vary according to some factors like economy, politics, geography, culture, and even social context. There are places which experience community health problems like waterborne and communicable disease, armed conflicts, natural disasters, highly urbanized zone, overpopulated areas. When we say waterborne and communicable disease, ito po yung mga nakakahawang sakit nakukuha sa water, sa air. Ito po yung mga naipapasa. How about the armed conflicts? Ito po yung gera, yung hindi pagkakaunawaan ng bawat isa. Katulad doon sa may Mindanao, lagi naggegerahan. Ayan. Disaster din yun. Natural disasters, ito naman po yung bagyo, ulan, pagbaha, pagguho ng lupa, paglindol. Yan, hindi natin mapipigilan. Pero tayo din minsan kadalasan yung gumagawa para mangyari ito. Katulad sa pagbaha, tapon dito, tapon dyan. Pagka umulan na malakas, baha na. Next, highly urbanized zones. Ayan. So, at overpopulated areas. Ito po, marami ng bahay, dikit-dikit na yung mga bahay. Madaming mga gusali. Ayan, yung highly urbanized zone. Tsaka overpopulated areas. Marami ng tao, marami nang nagkakalat, marami nang nagpapabaya sa environment. Yun yung kadalasang nagiging problema, lalo na yung mga sasakyan kung maitim na usok. Ayan. With regards to this situation, the government has created an office or program which would be in charge in the planning and implementation of policies that would answer the above-mentioned community health problems. It's called Solid Waste Management Program that aims to lessen the amount of refuse in our country. On the other hand, let's take a look at this study with its focus of concern. Refuse are the dump, food waste, or discarded materials. Ito yung mga bagay na hindi na talaga mapapakinabangan o hindi na magagamit pa. Kind, composition, and sources. Number 1, garbage. Waste from preparation, cooking, and serving of food. Market waste. Waste from handling, storage, and sale of produce. Sources, households, restaurant, institution, stores, market. Ito po yung mga garbage. How about the rubbish? It is a combustible paper, cartons, boxes, barrels, wood, excelsiors, tree, branches, yard. Sources, same as garbage. Ayan. Mga pwedeng sunugin. Pero bawal sunugin dahil maitim ang usok, bawal na pong magsunog. Ashes, residue from fires used for cooking and heating and from on-site incineration, same as garbage. Street refuse, sweepings, dirt, leaves, catch basin dirt, contents of litter receptacles, street, sidewalk, alleys, vacant lots. Yan, dyan mga kadalasan nakikita yung mga yan. Dead animals, cats, dogs, horses, crows. Same as street refuse. Abandoned vehicles, unwanted cars and truck left on public property. Same as street refuse. Next, industrial waste. Food processing waste, boiler house cinders, lumber scraps, metal scraps, shavings. Saan ba nakukuha to? Factories at power plants. Demolition waste, lumber, pipes, bricks, masonry, and other construction materials from raised buildings and other structures. Demolition sites to be used for new buildings, renewal projects, expressways. Construction waste, scrap lumber, pipes, other construction materials. Sa manakuha, new construction or remodeling. Special wastes, hazardous solids and liquids, explosives, pathological wastes, radioactive materials, batteries, households, hotels, hospitals, institutions, stores, and industry. How about sewage treatment residue? Solids from cores, screening, and from grit chambers, septic tank sludge. So nakuha, sewage treatment plant, septic tanks. You have now gained the knowledge of the different community health problems and even recognized the value of taking good care of the environment. Now, try to answer the activities provided for your better learning. Enjoy! Okay, please prepare your long pad paper and a pen, and I will give you 5 minutes to answer the activities. Categorize the following if it is helpful in the environment or not. If helpful, put a check mark under the column happy. If not, put a check mark under column sad. Number 1, bamboo straw. Number 2, plastic bottle. Number 3, leftover foods. Number 4, oil spill. The number 5, eco bag. Is it helpful in our environment or not? Try to analyze the content of the quotation composed by the writer. Read each carefully and classify according to the following perennial community health problems. Write the letter of the correct answer. A, B, C, D, E. These are the... you will choose here your answer. A, food sanitation. B, water supply. C, drug abuse. D, peace and order. E, disease control. Start na tayo sa number 1. Number 1, feed your mind and soul with wisdom and not with unjustified thoughts. Pili kayo sa A hanggang E kung alin yung sagot nyo doon. Number 2, pandemic is not the actual problem. It is people's selfishness. Number 3, you can live a day without food, but you can't without water. Number 4, drugs are good, but when abused, it can be fatal. Number 5, to feel upset is to be isolated. Alin po dun sa A, B, C, D, E yung mga sagot dyan. Try to complete the sentence by supplying words that are based on your opinion and understanding of the lesson. Write your answer in the blank provided. Number 1, I will promote proper disposal of refuse in the environment by what? Number 2, I will follow the 3 R's because what? Number 3, I can make transform disposable product into new one because blank. Number 4, I will help in the preservation of our mother nature by... Number 5, as a responsible citizen, I promise to... What? To live with what you have learned is a clear evidence that you really understand the lesson. In this activity, make a reflection of your learning through a slogan. Okay, in a short bond paper, gagawa po kayo ng slogan. Ano po ba yung make a slogan based on what you have learned in the previous lesson? You will be guided with these mechanics. Number 1, the slogan must interpret and emphasize the theme preservation of our community and environment. Ito po yung pinaka gagawa ng slogan. It should be written in Tagalog or English only. Number 3, the use of word must be appropriate to the topic as well as to the readers. Number 4, must be precise and accurate. Number 5, the slogan will be graded according to the following criteria. A. Creativity, 30%. B. Overall presentation, 30%. Letter C. Relevance, 30%. Then letter D. Neatness, 10%. Total of 100%. Ayan. Bali, ang gagawin nyo po ay patungkol sa preservation of our community and environment. Slogan making po, slogan. Isip kayo ng quote. Okay? Last activity, number 1. It refers to combustible and non-combustible garbage. A, B, C, D. Number 2. The following are activities which help lessen the garbage in the environment except 1. Alin po dyan? Number 3. How can you give solution to problem with dead animals? A, B, C, or D? Number 4. These are hazardous solid and liquid waste. A, refuse. B, C, D. Then last number 5. The following are community health problems except 1. A, B, C, or D. Number 6. Food processing waste and boiler house cinders are examples of A, B, C, or D. Then number 7. The 3R stands for reduce, reuse, recycle. B, reduce, refund, recycle. C, reboot, reuse, recycle. Number 8. Which of the following problem is not the leading cause of climate change? A, B, C, or D? Number 9. What environmental activity increases the inability of the water to maintain its cleanliness? A, B, C, or D? Number 10. Which is the effect of abusing drugs? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is the effect of unemployment due to pandemic? A, B, C, or D? Number 12. Why do we need to segregate our wastes? A, B, C, or D? The number 13. The following is an example of non-biodegradable except 1. Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 14. How to be a responsible citizen for environmental care? Is it A, B, C, or D? Then last number 15. A residue from fires used for cooking. A, B, C, or D? Okay, thank you for listening. Kung meron po kayong tanong, i-chat nyo lang, i-message. Wag dun sa may GC, i-PM nyo ko sa akin mismo para masagot ko kaagad yung mga tanong ninyo. Pag sa GC, baka matabunan kasi yung link, kaya kawawa naman yung ibang late na mag-o-open. Okay? Sana may natutunan kayo, wag kayong pa-stress. Chill-chill lang.